So on today's menu, we're going to be making ofe onugbo the Anambra way. I'm going to be using some beef, cow thrive, roundabout. First thing you're going to do is just to wash your meat, put it in a pot, season with some seasoning cubes and salt. Put it on the fire and bring it to boil. Next off, after 5 minutes, you're going to go back to check on it. Turn it around. Once it starts bringing out its own juice, allow it to continue cooking it in its own juice until it boils down. Next off, I'm going to boil hot water and add some to my stockfish and my dry fish. So I went back to check on my meat again. I see that it has cooked down a little bit, so I added water to the level of the meat and continued cooking. I cooked it for another 30 minutes, then went back, as at that time I had already washed my stockfish and my dry fish, deboned it, and then added it to the pot. Next off, once I add it, I top up some water and cook until it's soft. Next, I'm going to put my onugbo in a pot, add some water and cook it a bit for for a few minutes. What I want to achieve is to get rid of any bitter taste in the onugbo so that my soup is not going to be bitter. So when I take it off the heat, I just went on ahead to run some cold water over it to be easy for me to handle. Next off, I went back to go and check on my meat. It has already cooked the way I want at this point. So I added my ogiri igbo. After adding my ogiri igbo, next thing I'm going to do is to add my ede. That's my cocoyam. I already cooked it on another day, blended it and put it in the fridge. So I'm just going to be scooping it into the soup. Once I add my cocoyam, I'm going to add some oil, some palm oil. Cover it and allow it to cook for some minutes. 5 minutes later, I come back and I add my onugbo. I'm adding my onugbo early so it can soften off a bit before the soup gets done. So once I add my onugbo, I don't turn it, I just close it back and continue cooking. 5 minutes later, I'm going to come back to turn it again. So at this point, the soup is almost done. It's not a huge process because I already have things prepped. So I turned it around again, covered it and cooked it until the oil is well disseminated in the soup. Next off, I'm going to add my pepper, my scalloped bonnet pepper and some blended